Hold on tight. Feast your eyes. The nightmare of a demon stirs, and we are its prey. Let's begin. Hello everyone, GBA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes in the Metroid Prime Marathon series, episode number 37. Let's begin. The Grapple Guardian awaits us. The best nightmare I could ever possibly conceive by Metroid standards, and it is a beloved, dazzling, beautiful masterpiece. Everything that I love about the Grenchler is just, you know, perfection incarnate. The quintessential example of, you know, peak Metroid Prime 2 Echoes enemy design, and it definitely shows by the time when we're about to examine more of its family. Let's go actually. As a matter of fact, let's go take care of the Grenchler's underwater now that we have the gravity boost in our disposal. One-on-one, of course. Not gonna deal with two of them. All right, get over here. All right, come on over here real quick. You know you want to. I think I might have broken. What are you, chasing your tail or something? I'm not supposed to go that close to you, you know that, right? Can you actually reach me all the way over here? No, he can't. He just looking at me down here. You know you can swim, right? This is very odd behavior. Even for a Grenchler! Oh, here we go. Now it's swimming. Or maybe not. Okay, looking at a Grenchler up close, that is really fucking disturbing. All those eyes. Oh my god. Can you, like, move? Wait, never mind, I'll make you move. There we go. Now he's moving freely. This will show you of how disjointed this biting attack really is. All right. Ow. Yep, that's how bad it is. Anyway, took care of the. How did I not scan the Grenchler yet? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I didn't scan it this entire time because I was just busy dealing with it. Oops. Well, anyway, here's a scan entry for the Grenchler. Water-based reptilian predator. While armored and deadly at any range, its back shell is vulnerable to explosive blasts, however. The amphibious Grenchler lurks in marsh areas in search of prey. Fearless. It will spring from hiding and attack anything that moves. If it is unable to fell its prey with its powerful jaws, it will fire a potent burst of energy at them. Grenchlers have one weak spot. A genetic defect makes the shell in their back susceptible to explosive blasts. Remove the shell to expose a vulnerable nerve center, then target it to eliminate the creature. Design, appearance, concept, sound design, everything else in between, the way it looks and acts and moves and sounds. Just the very presence of the Grenchlers itself just really makes you fear them. Like this is the kind of creature that would just make that'll just make you outright panic and just get the fuck out of the room as fast as possible because you do not want to deal with them. That's exactly how I felt every single time when I was young, and they delivered. It's designed to stress you out. Designed to make you feel anxious, vulnerable. Of how deadly they are at any of how deadly they are at any range, and they can really outsmart you. It's truly the stuff of legends. Even more when we go to Dark Aether and fight 2 Dark Grenchlers. Because it's as if that the nightmare of the Grenchler in normal Aether wasn't horrifying enough. Dark Aether has more tricks up its sleeve by giving you not 1 but 2 of them to deal with, and they are incredibly tanky little bastards. And just as deadly, if not more. And thus, the build-up between fantastic enemy design and ingenious boss concept is now in full effect. Just a taste of what's to come. Dark Grenchler. Darkling-possessed amphibious predator. Symbiosis brings additional power to creature, but it retains its key weakness. Target the back shell to reveal a weak spot. Darklings are drawn to possess vicious predators, making the Grenchler a prime candidate. Despite the added toughness gained from possession, the Dark Grenchler retains its one weakness. Remove the back shell with explosive blast to expose its pain center, then attack the pain center to quickly dispatch the creature. With less eyes on its face as well, strangely enough. Or maybe that's one single eye and like a... Actually, no. Looks like it's a, you know, cyborg like eye appendage on like eye, you know, detail on its face. Honestly, I prefer the design of the Dark Grenchler more because it really gives off a profound alien vibe, like a genuine alien from a different planet that will just kill you on sight. Chase after you. Portrays you as a helpless victim. Let me just use the light beam here. And I just completely vaporize his ass. All right. One thing that they completely forgot to do in here is finish the sound design of... Oh shit. They forgot to add the sound effect of the lightning beam for some reason. It's still a hit for some reason. Once its nerve system is exposed, just finish it off with a single charge beam and it is taken care of. Or alternatively, just completely ignore them and just move on. A little bit of foreshadowing of what we're dealing with here. Small room, 2 pillars of light, 2 dark Grenchlers, a bunch of obstacles to hide away from, to cower in fear because it's our comfort zone. Oh, it gets so much better. It gets so much better. And it's just a work of art. Literally. The concept of the grapple guardian in this game is a work of fucking art. I'd have to say that the concept of the grapple guardian goes on par with the with Quadraxis in terms of quality and quantity based design implications based on how it feels and how the experience, you know, plays out when you're eventually fighting it. Also the build-up. There's a lot of freaking build-up between, between both bosses. And, both of them are extremely good, are just extremely great on what they do and what they're known for. As an example, the Grapple Guardian is literally right above us. And my controller is vibrating from every resounding footstep that is, you know, playing. Its very movement is just, it's very freaking movement. The very presence of the Grapple Guardian is just making your controller vibrate. It's like, where is it coming from? Directly above you, looming overhead. I'm surprised this thing is not... Okay, whatever. There he is right there. There's the Grapple Guardian. Let's go take a closer look at him if we can. There he is. Yep. Is beckoning us. Just wandering around, expecting us to approach, and we will. We gladly will. Inviting us to this dark invitation of utmost despair. Are we truly prepared for what we're about to deal with? Damn right I am. I'm ready to tear this thing limb from limb. Or... not exactly limb from limb. I'm ready to tear this thing's ass off. And I'm going to enjoy every minute doing it, of course. Also prepare for the most stupidly well-hidden missile expansion in the entire game. No one in their right mind will be able to find that on their own. I'm sorry. I was like, oh no, I'm missing missile expansion. Where the hell is it? Never expected to be in there, even though that you can hear the item whirring sound effect as you're progressing. No research there. Light crystal used to control barrier shield. Barrier shield will deactivate when crystals energized by dark weaponry. Do just that. When we activate that, it also activates the platforms in light aether. So whatever change we make in dark aether, the other planet is affected as well. Do we really have to deal with these guys? I don't think so. Okay, fine. I mean, they're a nuisance anyway, just like every other space pirate species is, to begin with. By nature, they will never change. Their ambitions are stronger than their own morals. I don't know if that's a thing to say, but I just did anyway. Alright, we made it. Darkling tentacles, we can just pass right by them. Ouch! Take minimal damage, but it's fine. Oh no, did I just trigger the freaking audio glitch? I might have. Orbiting module missing. There's a Luminoth corpse here. Luminoth subject expired 1.86 decacycles ago. Target Luminoth was exposed to heavy amounts of Nohadin gas. This is the likely cause of death. It was all the way up there, too. Nowhere to go but over here. Take the exact same exit. And how lucky we are. Because there's a save station right here. To prepare us for the absolute worst. Or, in this case, my interpretation, the absolute best. Absolute best reincarnation of Sheegoth I have ever seen. I highly doubt Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will come up with something anything like this to surpass it. Like there's just no point in even trying by this point. Try as like honestly, Metroid Prime 4 can like try just Metroid Prime 4 can just like try as hard as it might, but it will never ever reach the amount of ridiculous, you know, eccentric, meticulous quality that the Grapple Guardian is widely known for. Actually, not widely known for, less known about because hardly anyone talks about this boss. And I don't have the damnedest idea why. It's like Quadraxis, it's the most complete. Like, there's a lot of effort put into the Grapple Guardian, and it's just absurd. Once again, very absurd on how far they went with the idea. There's mutant strain and venom weed. Poison plant retracts into the ground. A threatened adapted to life on Dark Aether. Just like Tangleweed and Metroid Prime, but in this case, it can't be scanned. It's not a creature that you can put on your, uh-oh, here we go. Enter the Grapple Guardian. Every single waking, tiny, and like, you know, large detail about this boss, I absolutely cannot fucking get over it. First of all, let us examine the scan entry. The Grapple Guardian. Grapple Beam powered Darkling. Well-armored target utilizes Grapple Beam to ensnare enemies. Weak spots detected. Back shell and eye. Uses special attack when angered. This Darkling Grenchler has absorbed the power of the Grapple Beam. It will fire the beam to snare potential meals and pull them into its waiting jaws. The beam is powerful and can attach to most surfaces, including your armor. Its eye region is sensitive. Damage in the area can induce a state of anger in the target. A weak spot under the back shell is a prime target as well. When angered, it will use a special attack, which is just the grapple beam, you know, it uses. Doesn't even like have a fully fleshed out lower jaw right there. It has a gaping hole in it. Very interesting, but this is the kind of enemy design that is designed to freaking intimidate the absolute shit out of you. Because here is the absolute beauty behind the Grapple Guardian fight. The entire time, this motherfucker portrays you as a helpless, cowardly victim, trapping you in a corner. A wild, predatory, vicious, intimidating animal with terrifying, raw intelligence to just corner you against a wall. And the best part about this is, the best part about what makes the Grapple Guardian so fucking memorable is that the entire fucking time, it does not break eye contact off of you. And while it is in this state, it's always protecting its weak spot. It's always up close and personal. It is like invading your safe spot the entire time. It's just there to just, you know, completely overwhelm you. Anxiety, the fear, that soul-piercing glare on its eye, just not breaking contact off of you a single second. Oh my god. It is absolutely amazing. And here comes the part where it uses the grapple beam. Oh my god, I just cannot get enough of how fucking intimidating this fight is. It's a work of art. This is honestly something that you would see in your own fucking nightmares. Genuinely. Just having this alien demon creature just staring at you deep into your soul. Just making you so weak, helpless, cowardly, victim, everything else in between. The sinister aura this boss possesses is just insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know how in the hell they managed to pull something like this off, but they did. Like, this is the best form of the Grenchler. Like you felt like this is the ultimate form of the Grenchler's design. Like it literally cannot get any better than this. Like if you weren't a fan of the Grenchler, if you weren't a fan of the Grenchler before, oh boy. This guy just delivers all the stops to make sure that you will remember this fight. You will remember this fight. It will make damn sure of it. Because it is always watching you. Staring deep, deep into your soul. And the slow walk that it does while you're just like, while you're just like backing away from it. Just to have this tiny little pillar. This tiny little pillar is all that you have to protect yourself against a creature of this size, against a creature this size and, you know, scale of this dark energy it possesses. Like, it's just so good. The Grapple Guardian is just so fucking good. And I'm tired of pretending that it's not. I was very close to include this. I was very close to include this on like you know, my top 10 favorite Metroid bosses list, but I'm going to be honest. All I could do was to just give it an honorable mention, like a very early honorable mention in this game, a very early honorable mention, and it absolutely deserves everything. Like, I honor this. Like, I really honor the Grapple Guardian so much. I have to say it's, like, in my top 5 favorite bosses in this game. Like, it's so fucking good. So well designed. I absolutely love it. Grapple Guardian. Injured grapple-powered Darkling. Target will use grapple energy to protect itself. Damage to its eyes will disrupt this ability, however. And while it's in this state, you can no longer use the pillars to like bait the grapple beams, to bait the Grapple Guardian's ensnaring attack to attack it. You have to whittle it down while it's in full mobility. As if it couldn't get any better than that. Column generates unstable energy. Contact with grapple beam may send immobilizing feedback to the user. Not anymore, it can't. Because now it is absolutely fucking irate. It's moving at normal speed. It's no longer intimidating you. It is now just it's now seeking your death by this point. Also, don't let go of the L button. Do not let go of the L button. You know, it's a good thing that the Grapple Guardian's face can be damaged after you stun it. Just whittle it down until the nightmare is slain. Oh my god, how did that not get hit? Oh my god. All this time, I haven't even been using the light beam to take care of this thing. Genuinely curious, how much damage does it take? Does a normal shot of the light beam? Yeah, it's very weak to it. But why would I do that? That just completely trivializes the fight and the experience. But man, oh man. The Grapple Guardian definitely delivers for a memorable Metroid boss experience, for sure. Guaranteed. And you're rewarded with something that you were never able to use in the game. Until now. The grapple beam. Let's go. We got the mini super scope on our left hand. Let's go. And with that, we need only 2 more Dark Torvus Temple keys. Before that, let me just scan the grapple point system here. Grapple point unit is a viable attach point for the grapple beam. To use the grapple beam, use L when this icon appears. To use the grapple beam, use L when the icon. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Is that a C for grapple? A G? I don't know why it's. I don't know what icon's supposed to symbolize. You can fire your weapons while attached to a grapple point. All right, let's go. Now that we got the grapple beam, we can get out of here. And get the temple keys that we're missing. I forget, how many keys do I have on me? Let me take a look. Because research, mechanisms, aether studies, where is it? I think it's inventory. It's inventory, of course. Miscellaneous weapon systems, miscellaneous, okay. Dark Temple keys, Dark Torvus keys. Oh, I only have 1. That's where I got it. That's where I That's where I fought the before I fought the Boost Guardian. But where is that other one located? Let me try to remember. It's not at the let me take a look. It's been a while, actually. Okay, the temple key. Oh, I remember where it is right now. I remember where it is. Okay. Clearly we can't go over the... Ow. Can't go over there yet. Oh, shit. Get out of the way, 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 move out of the way. Please leave me alone. If it goes all the way over here, I'm going to be genuinely impressed. Oh my god, it is. They're actually going over here. Wow, I did not know that. I think. No, they're not. They're moving. They're moving. Okay. Not that I was afraid. I was just curious. I was actually curious if they actually, like, you know, go through that. Go through all that just to come after me. Knowing the Ing, knowing the Ing and their ambush strategies, I would definitely assume so. It looks like they don't. Okay. Oh, yes. Now I remember. I remember. Okay. So, we're supposed to, go, I think, okay, it's not in the crypt. Sacrificial chamber. Yeah, that's one hell of a name. The dungeon. Yeah, I remember now. I remember now. It's, okay, okay, light beam door. That's where it's located. Here. Okay. I felt a little vibration. I don't know why. Okay. Let's very quickly get out of here. Tell the Darkling Tentacles to leave me alone and ensnare something of its own size, which is not going to do. Ignore the Dark Pirate Commandos. Go back to Light Aether. Then go to the main area of the subterranean room of where we fought the Alpha Blog. Yes, that's where it's located. That's exactly where I need to go next. Okay. All right, now we're here. All the way down. It says we had to take a little detour in Light Aether to go through this area since that door is blocked off by a power bomb by power bomb shield. I might as well just get some missiles here. Alright, give that to me. Alright, fully restored. Here it is. Temple key right through here. Afterwards, just get out, of course. There's another sub-guardian right below us, but we're not going to go fight it until way later on. Which happens to be, 2 bosses away from here, actually. Actually, no, 1 boss. It's only 1 boss. Our next boss is the guardian of the Dark Torvus energy controller. That would be the Chika. Chika. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know how to pronounce it. They just call it Chika. Not to be confused with Chica animatronic from FNAF. It's Chika because of the 2 Y's. If it was Chica, it would be if it was Chica, it would have an I in its name, so it's irrelevant. Thankfully. Why am I saying that? I have no idea. Because the thought of it is very cringe. Like of how a little kid would pronounce that name. Not saying that I'm that little kid. No siree. No, you're absolutely out of your mind if you're thinking that. Anyway, without further ado, we have completed everything that we could in the in the subterranean area. It was a it was genuinely a wonderful time to be baptized by classic melodic Metroid memorabilia, for sure. But I believe that would have to grow short because I'm gonna go release more of the sorrow and go to the Torvus Grove. But before that, let us take, well, obviously we're gonna go, like, get the last temple key, but before we, like, go straight, but before we, go straight ahead to, the Chika, boss fight, we're going to get the Dark Burst first. Genuinely curious to see of how much damage, or not exactly damage, how much stun damage Chika would take when you use the Dark Burst. Probably enough to instantly reveal its weak points. I got some more seed bursts to take care of here. There you go, fully restored HP. Gretchel's no longer there to bother us. Although there might be some dark pirate commandos to like oh, nope, no there isn't. Guess I'm lucky. Ow. Flogus just moved into a different area. Okay, arrived at our destination. I'm gonna let these beacons here. Last of the temple keys. Finally entered the temple, but we're not gonna go fight the boss yet. We're gonna go save the game. Alright, so with all Dark Torvus temple keys acquired, we can fight the Chika boss, but we're not going to go do that. We're going to go save it right here, and yeah. That'll include the end of this episode of the Metroid Prime Marathon Series, episode number 37, featuring Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I hope to see you again in the next one when we will first get a few missile expansions that we have missed in Torvus Bog. Get the Dark Burst and Aegon Waste, arrive back over here, and then we can fight, and then we can fight Chika. So yeah. Hope you're looking forward to that as much as I am, and I'll hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. This is GBA049, signing out, going offline, and see you next mission. Next episode, we're going to go interpret Samus Aran as a raid can. Because we're about to exterminate a gigantic dark mosquito. A gigantic alien mosquito. That is apparently from Aether, but not Dark Aether. I don't know how the hell are we gonna go. I don't know how the hell the Ing were able to like capture an entire freaking chrysalis of a giant larval mosquito, but yeah, they're capable of doing many things. That just defies the mind. That just defies the mind and wisdom. So yeah, see ya. Grapple Guardian is so fucking good. Love that boss. But not as good as Quadraxis. That will never change. I'd like to see Metroid Prime 4 try. I really would.